Move wherever you want and do whatever you want to do. I'm like, look at that. You can do that if you want. It's so much fun. I truly love this one. These fibers are really soft. Don't sleep on TressAllure's fibers. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Chiquel YouTube channel. My name is Amanda and I'm here to give you a quick review of the wig on my head called Pixie Lite by TressAllure. But before I jump into it, I'm going to remind you to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can learn even more about alternative hair. So if you guys love short, fluffy styles, this is where it's at. Oh my gosh, when I say this is fluffy and bouncy and lightweight, holy moly, this is amazing. Like, look at this thing. I'm wearing this in the color EL12/22/8. So the color code EL stands for Euro Light. And what that basically means is that there's 3 shaded tones all in this color, with the lighter color being brought forward and it's sort of gradually decreasing to a little bit more of a darker back of the wig. So this one has a root of an 8. So you can see that the root is a little bit darker. It's a medium brown root here. And then throughout here, we have a mixture of a light golden brown with some golden blonde throughout as well. And that golden blonde is coming right up front. Now this is a nice warm color. There's almost a little bit of an auburn mixed throughout this as well. Let me spin around and show you the color, and you're gonna see how at the back of the crown, it's gonna be a little bit more, it's gonna have more of the auburn tone and it's gonna be a bit darker than the front where you see these brighter blonde, golden blonde highlights in the front. So I'll spin so we can see the color and you can take a look at this whole wig. So let's move on to this style. Obviously, as I was mentioning before, this is so stinking bouncy. Now at the top of this wig here, you're gonna find a full monofilament top. So you can part this anywhere, which is amazing. And all of this parting versatility really helps to make this like move wherever you want and do whatever you wanna do. I'm like, look at that, you can do that if you want. But on the top here where there is that full monofilament top feature, you're not gonna find any permatease. All of this volume is just from the style right here at the top. There's just so much volume built into the style that isn't permatease. However, throughout the rest of the cap, mostly in, I guess I'm gonna put my fingers in that section here, right in there, not throughout the bottom, but throughout that section here, you do find a little bit of permatease. It's not a ton, but there is some permatease there that helps with the floofiness of all of this. Overall though, this is closer to a medium density. I mean, there's obviously a lot of hair on here that helps to make this style exactly what it is. So clearly you can play around with this a ton until you find the right look for you. Like maybe you want more of a side swept look in the front here. Maybe you like a center part. I find center parts on short styles make me look like mushrooms. Maybe you even want to add some bangs into this. So you can easily bring some of this fiber forward. Obviously it's too long for a straight across bang, but just point cut and suddenly you have a bit of a bang if that's what you're into. Or maybe you like to part on the right. The world is your oyster with this style. There's so much you can do. It's so much fun. I truly love this one. This is made with TressAllure's Look Fabulous heat-friendly fiber. So just a note, this one in particular is not their Look Fabulous Realistic Light fiber. That is sort of their newer, amazing lightweight fiber that they have. This is just their standard heat-friendly synthetic fiber that they have, which is still nice, lightweight, still super soft. You're gonna love this fiber, I think. And the great thing about this length is that it's not gonna tangle easily. It's not gonna get as frazzly as quickly. But if it does end up getting frizzy and frazzly, which I will say heat-friendly fiber does do that over time, it's gonna be really easy to take like a hair straightener, go through this and just go bloop and help carry on that nice curve it has going on here in the style, and to really help smooth out those ends. Or you could take like a smaller hot air brush, run it through the ends to help maintain that style there. But this will be an easy one to maintain because you're not gonna have to add heat to it every single day, because like I said, the shorter it is, it's gonna tangle less, it's gonna frizz less, and it's just gonna be easier to maintain. This one does have a lace front, so it goes melting into your ear tab here, which is always wonderful to have. And then of course, like I mentioned, that full monofilament top. So both of those, the lace front and the full monofilament top, those are hand-tied features on this wig. I love all of the different styles that I can get out of this. It's just so much fun. And honestly, you guys, like I can't tell you how stinking lightweight this is and how fluffy it feels. Oh my gosh, I love it. I will also mention that this fits very true to average. So I'm a petite size. I mean, this is fitting just a little bit big in my circumference, and there's a bit of extra room in my cap here. This does have lots of stretch to it though. So if you are a little bit bigger than average, this should fit you just fine as well. But it is just a touch big on my petite head, but I don't feel like I'm drowning in it. Okay, let me take this off and take a peek at the inside of the cap. I know I talked about it already, but let's look at it. So we have that full monofilament top that allows you to part it anywhere you want. And this all here is where all of these fibers are hand tied onto this monofilament feature here. Goes into your lace front that melts into your ear tabs. We do have the velvet ear tabs, which make it nice and soft and cozy. And inside these velvet ear tabs are those metal stays. Now the purpose of the metal stays are so that your ear tabs aren't flopping around everywhere. And these allow it to be a glueless wig so that it stays flush against your temples. And like I said, doesn't flop around everywhere. So these are all glueless wigs. You don't need to wear glue with them at all, unless you feel like you want to add glue to the lace to help it feel even more secure. But these shouldn't have to have glue unless you want to. So we have an open wefted cap here, which means that all the fibers have been sewn by a machine into rows. So this is not hand tied, whereas up here is hand tied. So this is all machine made here. But these open wefted caps, even though they are not as comfortable as hand tied caps are, they are still wonderful. They still look realistic, and they're nice and stretchy and ventilated, and they're nice and breathable as well. We also have an extended velvet nape with some Velcro adjusters, so you can bring in your circumference a little bit more if you need to. So I would do that to this wig just to help fit my petite head a little bit better. But here she is, the cutest little thing. I find I prefer this one in person so much more than the actual stock image. It's just so cute. So if you are looking for that floofy, shorter bob, this is your gal. I would recommend this one 100%. Is it a style I would personally wear all the time? Probably not. And that's just because I am someone who gravitates more towards this length and longer. I'm not someone who wears shorter styles. But if I were someone who wears shorter styles, I would absolutely 100% wear this. And maybe in like 10 years from now, this is more of the look I would go for. Guys, I love it. And I think I said this already. I'm gonna say it again. These fibers are really soft. Don't sleep on TressAllure's fibers. They've got great fibers, you guys. All right, you guys, that is all I have to say about Pixie Lite by TressAllure. I would love to know if you've tried this before, and if you have, are you as obsessed with it as I am? Like, clearly I seem to have a problem. I don't know why I love it so much. It's just so much fun. I love how bouncy it is. I could go on and on and on about how bouncy and fun it is, but I'm gonna stop because I think I've said it probably 72 times in this one video. So I'm gonna stop. I'd love to hear your thoughts below, and thank you so much again for watching. I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.